Welcome everybody and thank you for joining me. So today there is a few things to go over, starting with a story that I covered last week, and that is the upgrades Xbox is working on when it comes to cloud gaming. Now, as I said in last week's video, Xbox is hard at work upgrading the servers for cloud gaming, bringing it over from the Xbox One S blades to the Xbox Series X server blades. Now this will ensure much faster load times when it comes to gaming on the cloud. Now yesterday Xbox made everything official by stating that this upgrade is now complete. We are creating a future that combines the gaming heritage of Xbox and the power of Azure, a future where we are bringing high fidelity immersive games to 3 billion players around the world. Now we are taking big steps forward to reaching that vision. Starting today, Xbox Cloud Gaming is available to all Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members with Windows 10 PCs and Apple phones and tablets via the browser across 22 countries. If you are a member or want to become a member, simply go to xbox.com/play on Microsoft Edge, Chrome or Safari on your PC or mobile device to start playing hundreds of games from the Xbox Game Pass library. So based on that, they do make it clear that they are busy with a massive expansion to reach a wider audience. There are over 1 billion mobile players, and the same can be said for the PC players, and it is clear that Xbox want to reach all of those people. Xbox gaming no longer just means consoles. Although Phil Spencer has made it clear that consoles will still be the premier way to play games, consoles are no longer required to play Xbox games. But Xbox does go on to say here regarding the upgrade, we are making significant improvements to the overall experience. Xbox Cloud Gaming is now powered by a custom Xbox Series X hardware. We have been upgrading Microsoft data centers around the globe with the fastest, most powerful Xbox hardware to give you faster load times, improved frame rates, and an experience of a new generation of gaming. To ensure the lowest latency, highest quality experience across the broadest set of devices, we will be streaming at 1080p and up to 60 frames. Going forward, we will continue to innovate and add more features to enhance your cloud gaming experience. So as I've said, Xbox is hard at work here to improve the gaming experience for all devices and not just for Xbox consoles. But this does lead me into the next topic, as Phil Spencer had an interview regarding the Xbox Series consoles and a possible hardware upgrade like they usually do. Now granted, 7 months in is a little bit early to be talking about a hardware upgrade, but rumors have been making the rounds that PlayStation might already be working on a hardware upgrade for the PlayStation 5 that will be releasing in 2022, so naturally people are looking to Xbox to see how they might respond. Now as per IGN, links down in the description, please go and support the official sources. During the 500th episode of Podcast Unlock, Xbox head Phil Spencer discussed the hardware roadmap for both consoles, and noting that he does not expect either console to have a model refresh in the near future. There is nothing that is going to come out next year that is going to make you feel like, oh, I should have waited, Phil Spencer told IGN. These are the consoles that we want on the market for years. We built them with that in mind, and I love the tech that is in there and its capabilities, and that is where our focus is going. So Phil Spencer does say in this interview that the whole point of building up these consoles, especially the Xbox Series X, is to keep them unchanged on the market for as long as they possibly can. Also, 7 months, as I've said in the beginning, is way too early to start thinking about these type of changes. I think 3 years in and we might see a few changes, especially for the Xbox Series S, and that is something that Phil Spencer also states here. He does go on to say we don't have to go and do a hardware upgrade just to do it. We want to do hardware because it actually creates new opportunities, Phil Spencer states regarding the Xbox Series X and S. And I've said it before, it could be at the lower end that we find more immediate opportunities. And again, based on Xbox plans for the future, there is many things that they do want to do, and I think expanding the Xbox ecosystem is the main priority for them. Xbox is trying to build a brand where you can play games without it having anything to do with a console. That part is clear based on the news from from Xbox that they are busy with a streaming stick that will make it possible for you to play games on your TV without a console, and I think Xbox will be bringing out hardware upgrades down the line. But if you consider that they lose money on hardware, I think we can all understand why they might want to instead focus on cloud gaming and build an ecosystem that can exist outside of consoles alone. But for now, this is where I'm going to end it. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you would like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing, and as always, please remember to stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and I hope to see you again soon.